Okay, what you want to do first of all here is to get rid of the fractions. So what you do is you figure out the LCD, which in your denominator it's one of each thing, so a 7 and then Z. So you put that LCD with every single term. So it's going to be 7Z times 2 equals, I'm just going to make an extra long fraction bar, 3 over 7. I put the 7Z up top, minus extra long fraction bar, put what you already had, 6 over Z, and then put the LCD with that, 7 over Z. So 7 times 2 is 14. 14Z equals, top cancels with bottom, so that's just a 3Z there, minus top cancels with bottom, 6 times 7 is 42. So to solve for Z, I add 42 to both sides. I'm sorry, I have to get the Z's together. So I'm going to subtract 3Z from both sides. I always move the smallest Z over so that I have less negative signs. So for my Z, 14 take away 3 is 11, equals, opposites cancel, negative 42. And then you divide both sides by 11. So Z equals, okay, you can leave this as a fraction. So put the negative out front. 42 over 11 doesn't simplify. If it were to simplify, you have to simplify it, but it doesn't. So then you have your answer. Okay, on the next one, the LCD, well, there's only one denominator, and that's X. So actually, there's an easier way when there's only one denominator. I'm going to put my 9 with my 4, so I'm going to subtract 9. So when I do that, 4 take away 9 is negative 5, equals, and then I have my negative 2 over X. I'm going to put a 1 under the 5, and I'm going to cross multiply. So negative 5 times X is negative 5X. Bring down the equal sign. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. I divide both sides by negative 5. Multiplication and division cancel. X equals a negative on the top, cancels with a negative on the bottom. X equals 2 over 5. This next one also just has one denominator, so I'm going to move the 7 over by making it a negative 7. So 5 take away 7 is negative 2, equals 2 over 7y. Opposites cancel, so I put a 1 under the 2 and I cross multiply. Negative 2 times 7y is negative 14y. Bring down the equal sign. Multiply the other direction. 2 times 1 is 2. Divide both sides by negative 14. Multiplication and division cancel. Y equals, move the negative out front. 2 over 14, they're both even numbers, so we can cut them half. So half of 2 is 1, and half of 14 is 7. So y equals negative 1 over 7.